everybody. I'm Michael Kosta, and this is the Kosta Doin Business, where I teach you how to make fat stacks of stinking cash. So tonight's segment is sponsored by Men's Swearhouse, the first members-only club for guys who love to curse. Men's Swearhouse, you're gonna shit the way you now. Full disclosure, I'm a part-time owner, and we aren't doing well. Now, that's all the reason to make a little badly needed money, starting with the Super Bowl this Sunday. I don't know about you, but I plan on watching the game Ebenezer Scrooge style, peering into my coworker's window while he cares for his sick child. It's gonna be fun. And thanks to Big Daddy Trump making Mexico bend the knee, I'm gonna be turning some green mash into that green cash. Hit me!
Trump struck a last-minute deal with Mexico, putting a 30-day pause on those tariffs.
Avocados are going to sell a lot in the next week. It's Sunday, the Super Bowl. So if that tariff had hit, the retail price would have jumped up at least 25%, and everybody's guacamole would have been that much more expensive.
Ay, Chihuahua. Gracias por el dinero para biblioteca, eh? That's right. No tariffs means avocados are going to be flying off the shelves faster than Speedy Gonzalez. But you should be bullish on all things guacamole, mole, mole, mole. Of course, I bought thousands of avocados thinking there would definitely be a trade war. So now Daddy's got a U-Haul full of avocados parked in Secaucus. And let me tell you something, they're rotten pretty fast. Which reminds me, this segment is sponsored by Michael Kosta's Brown Guac, okay? It's as tasty as it is brown. I knew you would love it. Moving on. It's been a crazy week in the market, and my phone is cha-cha-chinging off the his hook. There's a trade war. There's not a trade war. The market's up. It's down. But as I always say, volatility means profitility. That phrase is coined. And with panic in the air, no company is capitalizing on that more than Daddy Starbucks. I said, hit me!
You now need to buy something at Starbucks if you want to use the bathroom or just hang out there. Starbucks CEO says the goal is to bring back the coffee house vibe that's diminished in recent years.
Hell yeah, Starby. More places need to do stuff like this to fight loitering, like my local park. Hey, buddy, buy a tree or get the out, all right? But seriously, this is a genius new business model. People need to take dumps. So what do? Make them buy coffee, which guess what? Makes them need to take a dump more, which means they need to buy another coffee. Get it? Next thing you know, they're 400 coffee dumps deep, living in a tent outside the Starbucks bathroom. That's why I'm rating this move a Mikey likey, okay? Now, yeah, moving on. A Mikey likey. One of the biggest stories of the week is the rising price of eggs. Now, if you watch this program regularly, like I'm sure you do, you might have heard me say this a few times ago. Come here. I guarantee egg prices will drop come February. You can bet the farm on it. People saying, but Kosta, the bird flu's getting really bad. So what? Chickens aren't birds. They're chickens, you mouth-breathing imbeciles. All right. So turns out chickens are birds. Fine. I'm not a bird doctor. I'm a human. And now that I know this, let's make some money.
This morning, egg prices soaring. The average price for a dozen eggs now more than $5. And in some local markets, prices are as high as $19. The biggest reason? Bird flu. According to the USDA's price outlook, egg prices are predicted to increase another 20% this year. There have also been egg shortages, leaving shoppers racing to gobble up what's available.
You got me. Egg prices are nuts. Seriously, what do I got to do? Take out a mortgage just to make an omelet? What do I got to do? Sell my car so I can buy a frittata? What do I got to do? Pretend to be the long-dead husband of the wealthy widow Belvedere, finally back from the Korean War? Then one night, in the middle of her sponge bath, I sneak off and write myself into her will, but as I'm forging her name, I realize behind all those wrinkles and skin tags lies the kindest, gentlest soul I've ever met. But when I rush into the bathroom to tell her I love her, she's dead. Someone left her in the tub alone, and she's dead. Just to afford a few huevos rancheros? I mean, ay, caramba. It's out of control. But don't worry, eggheads. With high prices comes high opportunity. That's why I'm hella bullish on ladders, okay? They help you climb trees so you can steal eggs from a buzzard's nest, which means I'm also going all in on ointment and bandages because, as I always say, Mama Buzzard don't play like that. Now, look, I know egg prices can really scramble your bank account. Your bottom line is getting poached. But hey, you think these egg prices are painful? You should try paying to freeze your wife's eggs and then watching your new husband, Blake, fertilize them. Let's just say I wasn't too excited to find out about that. I've been sleeping like shit. Well, that's all for this edition of Kosta Doin Business. I'm Michael Kosta, reminding you that money can't buy happiness. Have a great Valentine's Day, everybody.